What's going on, y'all? It's the kid Jay Nolan here. Hey man, I'm not going to be on this video for very long, but I do want to give a quick update on this Latto versus Armon Wiggins situation. Very bizarre. Definitely was not on the tarot card for the day. I just seen Armand talking about this on YouTube, and he said that he definitely was not expecting to be in the middle of this type of situation either. He wasn't even planning on going live, but of course he had to deposit his check today. All good. Let's get into how they got into a little spat on Twitter and see if anything has been resolved. So it looks like about 22 hours ago, late last night, Armon Wiggins made some comments about Latto's new song, Lottery, and he basically said, "I thought y'all said this was the one. It didn't even break top 50, let alone top 20, top 10, top 5, top 3, number 1. I was wondering why it was so quiet," laughing emojis, crying laughing emojis, by the way. But like I always say, anything in the top 100 is a hit. And he's got like a rolling eye, covering mouth emoji. So clearly there's shade there. A little bit of time passed. Early this morning, Latto clapped back. And y'all know Latto, she can get a little rough sometimes. She's Southside sistering. So she says, "What have you done in life besides talk about what everybody else doing with theirs? I'm really sick of y'all low life grown ass men speaking on me. Puss. Motherfuckers ain't even doing half of what I'm doing, but want me to be ashamed of my accomplishments," and then proceeded to call him a D-rider with the emojis. To which Armand responded and says, "Child, you celebrities are full of ish. A motherfucker could be singing your praises, showing you love, and y'all act like you're too rich and famous to acknowledge them. Y'all literally only focus on the negative. Where was your response to this?" And he puts a screenshot of when he said, "Nicki, Cardi, Meg, and Latto are dominating female rap." Unfortunately, maybe that tweet didn't come across her radar because it wasn't controversial. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it wasn't retweeted into her timeline. Just to be kind of fair about the situation. He continues and says, "As for what I've done in life, I've managed to make close to $1 million from the comfort of my home talking about people like you. So I'm good, baby. Thanks for asking." But he kept saying, "Let's be clear. I like the record, but the fact still remains you sound like a feature on your own record. And when you released the teaser for Big Energy Reloaded mixed with Say So, everyone thought it was an immediate hit. So did you." Latto says, "I quit. Before I catch a case, I'm finna start a family." Armand comes back again. "Don't catch a case, catch a hit. Instead of worrying about me, worry about how Ice Spice came and ate you up." See, this is exactly why Latto was mad, bro. I don't have a dog in this race. I do like Latto. My lady really loves Armand, so I catch a lot of his content by proxy, and he's really good at what he does. The issue here is that it was just shade. Like, there's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way to really spice it up or act like there was a miscommunication of any sort. It was shade. We got to call a spade a spade. We got to call a buck a buck. It was shade. In order to put something out there and say, "I thought y'all said this was the one," and it didn't even break top 50, and then you're laughing, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, you're finding something comical about the fact that this song isn't as successful as people would have liked. Now, as a commentator on the culture, if you want to not come across as biased, you definitely wouldn't be taunting an artist that you so-called like and love and are a fan of. To me, this sounds like a statement that you knew was going to get somebody riled up and you wanted to have some discourse with that person. I'm not saying that was his intention. I'm just saying that's how it comes across. When Latto claps back and she says, "What have you done in your life other than talk about what people do?" Everyone is entitled to defend themselves. But you kind of got to eat that, because as YouTube commentators, somebody that's out here putting their life on the line, putting their creativity on the line, putting their life's work on the line. This is something that she's worked on since she was a very young child, and she's finally living out her dream. That is a very different situation than that of YouTube. There's not a lot of people in the 25, 30 plus age range that can say, "I wanted to be a YouTuber since I was 5, 6 years old. Everything I did in my life was with the aspirations of becoming a YouTube commentator." I don't think there's a lot of people that have said that. Now, when you start going into the younger generations, the people that are in their 25 and under, 18 and under, that status quo has changed. There's a lot of young folks that are aspiring to be content creators. That makes a lot of sense. But it's still, for them, it's real, like how Latto was on Rap Game and doing all of her process to get to where she's at. But that's not the same for people that are on YouTube that are, you know, a little more seasoned. So I can understand how she's looking at this situation. I can even understand how Armand's looking at it. Like, hey, I make a living talking about celebrities, gossip, entertainment news, whatever you want to call it, and I made close to $1 million running my mouth. Hey, that's a great lick. And he's an artist, you know what I'm saying? He puts out his own music. He's got people supporting. He's got Cardi B that supports his music. She really did a great wonder with Support and Deposit Your Check all of that stuff. But of course, when you speak on a full-time artist and that's all that they do, they're going to be a little bit on edge when you start commenting on them like you've outdone them or like you can do better than what it is that they're doing. She's going to look at it like, well, where's your top 100 hit? Where's your top 3, top 5, top 20 hit? You know what I'm saying? That's where things start to get a little bit murky, and people that are commentating kind of just got to accept it, because when you start going blow for blow with somebody, you might not measure up. To be perfectly honest, if Armand were to see this video, he might say the same thing to me, but I'm not trying to critique him as a person. I'm not trying to critique his content. All I'm saying is the way that that comment came across, I think a lot of people under any circumstance would have felt the same way Latto did. Then to double down and be like, you know, you sound like a feature on your own song. Don't worry about me. Worry about how Ice Spice came and ate you up. Ice Spice has not come and ate up Latto. We're just going to have to keep it a buck. Number one, Ice Spice can't rap nowhere near Latto. Okay? Boom. Case closed, open, shut, casket. You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice has had a successful project, it's doing numbers, and that's what's up. Do I think Ice Spice is gonna be around very long? I don't know. I'm not praying on her downfall, but I don't think she's gonna have the same longevity that Latto has, right? Latto's already been around for almost 10 years. She's just now seeing success, and she's primed to have another 10 years as long as she continues to do what she does. Ice Spice is coming into the game. People are already questioning, what is her longevity gonna look like? Can she perform? All of these different types of things that are kind of working against her. That project, I ain't gonna lie, it was not good, although it's getting a lot of support. I don't know how long she's gonna continue to get that support. So all of these things are a little bit convoluted, a little bit misconstrued, but hey man, emotions get involved. People say things. He says he's still a Latto fan, but I just wanted to talk about this situation and let y'all know that things are getting real in the streets, or at least in the Twitter streets. You feel me? Latto says she quit, but tomorrow she may not feel the same way. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing pans out. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video, man. And if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell for all updates. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm finna watch Armand's whole video now. Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.